Hey, this is Lone Star from Molly Hatchet, and you're watching Capital Chaos.
Now, you guys are both from you're both from Washington D.C. Is that correct?
No, sir. We're actually from worlds apart. I'm from Washington D.C. and Mike is from
the Lone Star State, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Houston. That is H-Town to be exact.
And
you know, even though they are worlds apart, we're still two dudes, and it's a good time, you know.
Nice. Well, we have a basketball player for a mayor here, and obviously Mike has had a crackhead for a mayor. Do you guys, you have any interesting political figures in the town that you're from?
Houston?
No. Well, we did have. There's the pothead guy.
Oh yeah, who was like your parents?
Kiki Friedman.
Yeah,
it's Kiki Friedman.
He was a mayor of sorts, or?
Well, he's the political figure. He never really got elected to anything, but he was, you know, he's a character for sure.
Did he run several times and fail, or?
I know he ran for governor, you know, a couple other state offices, sort of thing. But yeah, he just can't get it down.
Huh. Kinky Friedman.
Yeah.
Should have known, everybody. With a name like that, should have known.
And now the Eternal Reign is still pretty recent, right? It's only 6 months or so old, right?
Yeah. The Eternal Return, it came out June 26th. And yeah, it's not. Wait, yeah, it's a year old.
Nah, it's not
a year old yet, almost. But we've already started working on the next one. It's gonna be dope. So.
Are you gonna bother supporting this album much more?
Unfortunately, I think this is the end. We're gonna end the album cycle. Look, we're gonna end the album cycle at this kid's house who won a contest for us to come play when he bought the Eternal Return.
Right.
When it came out. So. It's kind of a fitting way to end the entire Victory era, to play at a kid's house, because it's kind of like the way the band started, playing house parties, and it's just a nice send-off. You know, we love this record, but it's sort of kind of tortured in a lot of ways, and you know, we have a bunch of new tunes and a new label that we just announced that we're on, so it's like kind of gonna take that and roll with it.
Juice it up and do a new one.
I mean, the Eternal Return, it was like a short-pissed record, and it kind of makes sense. We toured on it, we got it out of our system, and we have this other thing on the horizon, I guess.
Right on. And now you worked with Brian McTernan again on that album?
Yeah.
What's the atmosphere like in Salad Days?
Well,
it's pretty awesome.
The atmosphere at Salad Days is awesome. When this band jams, it can get electric, as in, it can, blows can be thrown. But the Salad Days is a place of great happiness. There's a lot of great records have been made there, a lot of really awesome times. The producer, Brian, is a super good friend of all of us, and there's a great patio that we partied at many a times. And Salad Days really was built on this dude's good intentions of making awesome records, and it really seeps into every record that's done there, regardless of how crazy recording them are. So we've worked with Brian 3 times, Mark of the Judas, So Sedated, and the Eternal Return, and
he loves us.
You know, yeah, he's our boy, and it's great. I mean, he really fits in when he works with us. The other 2 we did with Devin and the one we did with the Swedes are sick too, and you know, where we go next probably will be somewhere new, but I think Brian really understands the origins of the band and the original sound, you know, the core sound of the band.
6th member, so to speak?
No, I wouldn't say that, because he would not want to be that. You know, he just produced those records. He just made sure our visions at the time could be good enough, because he definitely didn't have any help from us. We were definitely self-destructive.
It was like...
So he did his part in helping us be who we are, but he is not in there with another hand, you know. Neither was Devin, even though he could have been. He also, I don't think anybody that's ever produced a Darkest Hour record has wanted to be the 6th member.
Well, good for them.
Now, we don't need a Bob Rock.
The Ducky Boys, Frodus, Converge. What are some of the bands that really that Brian did that really that grabbed you by the
I guess
cojones?
Well, I mean, I kind of I've known Brian ever since he started his studio, and so that's how we got into recording with him. It wasn't really because he had done other records, but he's done amazing records. Let me tell you, this dude has done a couple of really good Thrice records.
Hot
He's
Water
done
music.
all the good Hot Waters, all the good Strike Anywheres. You know what I mean?
Snapcase.
Snapcase, which Michael loves, of course.
Don't forget Frodis.
Yeah, he did the Frodis record. He did, I think, a few recordings for those guys, and he did
Ducky Boys.
yeah, I mean, I don't remember that one.
That was like his second or third one, I think. On the
But
list.
you know, the thing about Brian is he hears music totally different than any other producer that we've worked with does, and he brought something unique to that record, and you know, he suffered for it just like the rest of us. Trust me.
Is there a theme and concept behind the Eternal Return?
Besides the suffering that went in to make it, yeah.
Kind of like the snake eating its own tail thing, man.
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
always returning and going back and forth.
I mean, the idea of the Eternal Return, you know, you can Google and you can read all about. And I think John's lyrics do a really poetic justice to what his vision is, and I hate to try to explain it. But if I had to sum it up in a blow-up quote, you know, I would say it's kind of like it's about the end and the beginning of a lot of things. You know, for us, it's the end and the beginning of the Victory era. You know, you do anything you love in a world that's completely falling apart around you, like the music business, the entertainment business. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's impossible for people to do what they love anymore because things are so messed up in a lot of ways. So when you kind of live what you want, even though you're surrounded by all this craziness, you know, it kind of feeds into the whole death and rebirth thing that we had going with it. And I'm sure if you clutch into what John writes about, you'll find he interprets it on a more personal level. But that's about all I would explain without wanting someone to just check it out. Because you don't want to, you know, give too much away.
Right on. Let other people read what they want to in it.
Or what John intended to say, because, you know.
I don't even know what he really meant.
Yeah, Lone Star doesn't care. He just was there for, you know, when he didn't have to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, I was just there to play the riffs.
The booze and the drugs and the loose.
Oh, not the drugs, just the booze. The booze and the boobs.
Loose women? No loose women?
Yeah, they're around, but I can't seem to
Salad
find
days?
them.
That's what all I think about when I hear. Oh, anyway. So finally, now the simpler album cover on Eternal Rain than to Deliver Us. Darker, just
Well, simpler album cover.
No, it was.
Well, it pulls out. I mean, the O card is simple, but I mean, yeah, we definitely wanted black. You know, I felt like scene change was the theme. You know, we even made our MySpace black. It was just like black.
All the other for the record label.
Deliver Us was this gaudy, you know, really beautiful, intricate, you know, colorful thing.
Sure.
And this is just an empty, dark. You know, like
very
funeral.
somber.
I like that.
Yeah, funeral, man.